students, welcome back to the third part of chapter number 4th of history of class 7th, the creation of an empire. So in this chapter we are studying about the Mughal Empire. In last part we studied about Humayun and Sher Shah Suri. So after the death of Humayun, his son Akbar ascended the throne. So at the death of Humayun, Akbar was a child, but he was appointed as the governor of Punjab by his father under the guardianship of Bairam Khan. So Bairam Khan also played the role of regent for Akbar. So in the later part of his life, Akbar proved to be the very powerful and most important king of Mughal Empire. He is also called as the Akbar the Great in the history of India. So in the beginning he lost Delhi and Agra to Hemu since he was recovering from the shock of his father's death. But after few years he defeated and killed Hemu in the famous second battle of Panipat. So the first battle of Panipat was fought between Babur and Ibrahim Lodhi. Now the second battle of Panipat was fought between Akbar and Hemu. Now after defeating Hemu, he defeated many other kings and started consolidating his empire. In a short time, he established rule from Kabul to Jaunpur and from Punjab to Ajmer. Later, he established his empire throughout India. Okay, to a very large part of India. Only few parts of South India had left. Akbar was a very able administrator, a good king, and a very wise person. Let's talk about his policies. So, we can divide his policies in some categories. Okay, so first we will take up the category of Rajput policy. So how he behaved with the Rajputs, because at that time Rajputs were ruling in large parts of India. So he established friendly relations with Rajputs. He appointed Rajputs on very high posts. For example, he made Raja Todarmal his revenue minister and Raja Man Singh of Ambed his general of army. He made matrimonial alliances. He married to many Rajput girls. Okay. Then religious policies. In religious policies, he showed religious tolerance. Okay. He abolished jizya. So jizya was the tax levied on non-Muslims. He abolished it. Then he made इबादत खाना जहाँ पर प्रेयर कर सकते थे सभी लोग जाके, especially Muslims, because जो Hindus are they worshipped in the temples. Now he adopted the principle of Sulh Kul. So what is Sulh Kul? Sulh Kul means universal peace. He also developed a new faith called Deen-e-Ilahi. So it was a mixture of all the good qualities found in all the religions he has studied. So that's how Akbar adopted very wise policies and established a strong administration. Now let's discuss the land revenue policy of Akbar. So as we know that Akbar appointed Raja Todarmal as the land revenue minister. So Raja Todermal developed a new land revenue system which is also known as the Bandobast. Okay, so the new system of revenue was being called Bandobast. So what was done in Bandobast? In this system of land revenue, the land was first surveyed and measured. सबसे पहले लैंड को मेजर करना था, सर्वे करना था. Then it was to be divided into categories according to the fertility. Then on the basis of all these survey, the land revenue was to be fixed. So सबसे पहले वो क्या करते थे, लैंड को सर्वे करते थे कि हमारे एरिया के अंदर किस तरह की लैंड है, कितनी लैंड है. उसको मेजर करने के लिए उन्होंने एक स्टिक बनाई जिसका नाम रखा जरीब. सो जरीब मेजरमेंट की स्टिक थी लैंड के लिए. देन उन्होंने अकॉर्डिंग टू द फर्टिलिटी ऑफ द सॉइल और किस तरह की प्रोडक्शन होती है उसके ऊपर उन्होंने लैंड को कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड कर दिया. गुड, मिडल एंड बैड. गुड में जहां पर बहुत ज्यादा फसल होती है, मिडल जिसमें ना कम होती है फसल ना बहुत ज्यादा ठीक ठाक फसल हो जाती है, बैड जहां पर हमेशा बाढ़ आती रहती है, जहां जमीन बहुत ज्यादा कमजोर है, इनफर्टाइल है, तो कम प्रोडक्शन होती है. सो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दीज कैटेगरीज द लैंड रेवेन्यू वाज फिक्स्ड. लेकिन यहाँ पर लैंड रेवेन्यू फिक्स करने के लिए उन्होंने उसको और ज्यादा क्या कर दिया, थोड़ा मॉडिफाई किया, एक्यूरेट करने की कोशिश की. उन्होंने क्या किया, असेसमेंट करनी शुरू की कि किसी एरिया के अंदर किसी भी तरह की जो लैंड है वहां पर प्रोडक्शन, टोटल प्रोडक्शन कितनी हो रही है और पिछले 10 सालों में प्राइस क्या रही है, ठीक है, कमोडिटीज की. तो एवरेज प्राइस एंड प्रोडक्शन के बेसिस के ऊपर लैंड रेवेन्यू वाज फिक्स्ड. So in this way, Akbar developed a very well planned and very good land revenue system under the leadership of his revenue minister Raja Todermal. So this revenue system is called the Bandobast.